Hi guys, Dino here. We're just starting up. Here we go, case 3, Bloodbath. Hope you enjoy it as much as I'm going to enjoy playing it. Let's see how we do.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits. The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and catch
Yep,
a weak pulse.
skipping the little mini
Around
game.
50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Okay, here we go, boys and girls. One moment, ladies and gents, I'm required for something. I will be right back.
Beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All 3 witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see. Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Yeah, no one. Okie dokie. Let's have a little look at what's going on. In the bin, there's a letter we can't read. Blokey.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
What happened?
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly.
Uh-huh. What we missed?
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects. Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room. An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. Champagne for a special occasion.
I think there's anything else we can get from here. No. Right. Well, I do notice there is a mistake. And the reason I say there's a mistake, they've already told us there are 3 people in here, plus the body. So there should be 4 sets of clothes.
Good
Just
Lord,
saying,
Holmes.
you know,
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
yeah. Ignore the fact that I was trying to kill myself. We're just going to do this. Excellent.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
Okay.
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large. Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Right, I think...
Well, death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
Okay. Is that everything? Blood. Yes. I think so. I think so. Right. So what were these idiots?
It's
Yeah.
horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk. It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
There we go.
G. Newell and Sons, steam specialists, Seattle, WA. With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Well, that's good to know. Glasses.
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted. The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up. It is too hot.
Yep, kind of guess that. Okay.
I found...
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
Okie dokie.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay, it's like that. Right. Nothing else anywhere else. A quick walk round. Anything else we need to be aware of? Not that I can see. Right, okay. I'm going to come out. Now, as I said before, bit of an error, I think. I mean, you know, happily be wrong. But we've got four bodies, all in a state of undress. 3 alive, standing with towels. 4th one, no clothes in the changing room. It's like, where's his clothes
I
gone?
cannot leave until I have seen the body.
You've seen the body? What? What have we missed? We missed something. Oh, what have I missed?
Look, Watson.
Ah.
He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Again, something else that is missing.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry. Or he is an artist. Or a ghost. Or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
So there's... just out of curiosity. Is there anywhere... No. You can't get any other way. Okay. We've done the blood. Nothing with the oil lamp. I don't think there's anything else we can pick up from this. So we're going over with Lestrade, because the others aren't going to tell us anything.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard.
None, Lestrade. How many people have keys?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared, but I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
So, a telegram.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
Right. What else we got? So, statues, statue. Got a fountain. I think in the fountain? No. Fountain's clear, nothing there. The frigidarium. Okay, we're all going this way. Oh.
This area serves as...
Right, we're going in here. Okay, what we got? Gonna start on the far right. Papers on the floor. Anything here? No, no, no. Okay.
Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations. A glass plate negative is missing.
Okay. Nothing else in this box. Nope. Right. I think that's that done. Right. Anything else? Well, I'd say it's done. It's kind of implying there's something else I've missed.
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
There we go.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
So, we could be looking for a bit of glass. I'll say we could be because maybe it's got a picture of people. Maybe? Okay. Okay. What about the glasses? Do we get a look at the glasses? That's like the second pair of glasses. I wonder if they're the same as the people that... I say people, the person. What we got here? Letter. Okay.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it? Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Okay. And we got a bit. No. Examine the table. Let's have a look.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research. I will need
Take
these
tools.
tongs.
Take them. And there are tongs. Anything else around here? Nothing offhand. Okay.
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Okie dokie.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Okie dokie. What?
I should analyze this melted metal.
Yeah, you do that, mate. Right. Anything else we need to be aware of? So all the clothes are gone. Champagne's still here. Anything else from the champagne? Okay. Plant, no. Sunlight, nothing in the, no. Right. First step. Go to Scotland Yard, we're going to interview everybody, and then we'll go on from there, I think.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Yep. Let's start this in.
An embroidered silk handkerchief.
Yep.
A fountain pen with solid gold trim. Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card. When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
An ordinary pencil.
And a letter. There's the interest that I represent require the situation of the baths to be changed for the better at the present time. The criteria expression in the old direction and the must progress. You have failed. Criteria accessible to the public for should complete all